Hello and welcome. In this video, I will show you how you can create these amazing hero section for your website. Hero section are the first thing people see when they visit your sites, and they are really important. For an example, if you have a good hero section, people will want to explore your website more. But if it's look bad, you might lose a potential clients. In this video, I will show you how you can create these kind of hero section from scratch with just Elementor and few line of CSS code, and you don't have to use any extra plugin for this as well. Also, if you are interested to make money with a blog website, you can check this video by clicking on this I button. On that video, I explain how you can create a blog website from scratch. Okay, let's take a look at the hero section we will create in this video. If you take a look on the background, you will see the background has a unique effect, which is basically make the background zoom in, and on a particular time it will also zoom out as well. Also, we have the planet, which is basically rotating on its own, and also it has a zoom in and zoom out feature as well. Now, the most dynamic part is if you scroll down this website, it will create an effect which will basically look like the planet is goes to the second section and it's appear here like this. And the images also has some effect which is basically make the image scale, and you can see the text is completely blur whenever I scroll down this page and disappear, and unblur and appear again whenever I scroll back. So without further ado, let's go to the dashboard and start building this website. Okay, so we are in the dashboard right now, and before we start this project, I would like to show you the theme and plugins we are using for this project. So first of all, let's talk about theme. You can use any theme you want, but you need to make sure that theme is well supported with Elementor. In our case, we are using Hello Elementor, and the reason why we are using basically these themes are prepared for Elementor page builder. So it is well supported with Elementor. Now moving on to the plugins, we have Elementor and Elementor Pro for this project, and that's it. Now let's move to the new page, and we will create a new page for our hero section. You can use this hero section anywhere you want, but we are creating a separate page so you can understand the whole look and feel. Now we will name this as hero section. Let's publish this page. Once this page is published, we need to click on edit with Elementor. Okay, so we are in the Elementor right now, and before we start building this project, you can see on the top we have the header and we have a title called hero section, which is basically the page title. So the header is not perfectly visible because we are using a transparent header for this project, but it will be visible once we done with the design. So for now, what we will do is we will go to the page setting, hide the title here, and also the page layout should be canvas, so the header will be gone, and once we finish the design we will include the header back, so don't worry about it. Okay, now we are ready to start building this project. So in order to start, first of all we will take a container and we will click on this plus icon. We will choose flex box and the direction column will be down like this. And now I highly recommend you to use the structure option because it will be easier to navigate all the container and elements, because there will be more than usual elements and container for this project. So I hope you understand. Now we will name this container as parent container. Great. So in the parent container, we need to make sure that the content width will be full width like this, and there will be no padding. The reason why I'm removing the padding, because you see the little white space after we make the full width. This is basically the by default WordPress padding, so we will make sure it should be removed. Okay, great. Now we will take another container here, and this is also should be full width. We don't need to remove the padding on this container, the second container here. So the second container, we will name this child container 1. Great. Now we will include a minimum height on the child container, and it should be, instead of pixel, it should be view height. So we will make sure it will be 100% like this. Now on the style, we can apply the background. So we will choose the background type classic, click on the image. You can upload an image from your desktop computer, or if you already have this image on your media library, you can use it from here. So we will choose this image, and we need to fix the sizing, because as you can see, we have extra image and repeating here. It's not properly set up. So in order to fix this, the display size should be covered, and we will remove the repeating, and the position should be center. Okay, great. The background is perfectly set. Now we will go to the elements and include an image. This is basically should be the planet image. And by the way, all of the images you will get on the video description, so don't worry about it. Select this image, and if you are facing this image like the blurry and low resolution, you can fix the resolution from here and make sure it will be full. And here we will resize this image. So basically the image size, we can use the percentage, but I highly recommend you to use an pixel, because it should be steady if we use pixel. Otherwise, if you are using percentage and someone is opening this website on a bigger monitor, it will look very big. So it should be something around 380 pixel like this. Great. And the positioning should be absolute. So in order to fix the position, you need to go to the advanced, go to the position, and should be absolute. So right now you will see this is on the top left corner, but we can fix this on the horizontal orientation. This is a very easy fix. So what we need to do is you need to change this to percentage, and you need to remove this 0. So now you need to go to the child container here, and on the layout, it should be center and this center. The alignment item should be center, the justified content should be center like this. So it will be on the middle. So you don't have to worry about the horizontal orientation of the image. Great. Now we will include a text, and okay, the text should be inside this child column like this. Great. Now we need to resize this image. So first of all, we will go to style. The typography should be something around 80 pixel, and the transformation should be uppercase, and you can choose the font family. I will just go with Poppins. Okay, great. Now if you remember the original video, and there you will see a white stroke on the text. So we will include this stroke from here. Text stroke, basically the color should be white and stroke should be 1 pixel like this. Now we can either remove this color by making it transparent like this, but I prefer to go with a low opacity color. You can choose any color as per your preference. You can choose any color as per your requirement, but I will go with this color. Now the text is also ready. Now just basically I will duplicate this text and make sure it will be something around 95%. Okay. Now let's change this text should be like this, and the second one should be this one. Great. Now here what we will do is we will add the special effect on the background. In order to add the magic effect on the background, we will go to the child container 1 and then go to the advanced, scroll down, and here we will include the custom CSS. So if you have some knowledge about the HTML and CSS, you will see this is the ID, HTML ID, and you need to copy this ID and include this to the section ID like this. So you can see the effect is already begun like this, and we need to add another effect for the planet image as well. So we will select the planet image here, same goes to the advanced, scroll down in the custom CSS, we will paste this effect CSS. You can read the CSS, and if you know the CSS, you can understand these are very basic CSS but really powerful and make a magic effect. So same goes to here, we will copy this ID, and on the layout we will include this to the CSS ID, and yes, this part is also done. Now we need to fix the text positioning, because right now it's really on the top, so we need to make sure that it has to be a little bit down. We will select the heading 1, go to the advanced, and the positioning should be absolute, and again we will make the horizontal orientation in the middle. You can just remove this value, so it will go to the middle, and on the vertical orientation we will choose the percentage, and it should be something around 37, let's say. Yes. And on the second title we will go to the advanced, go to the position, it should be also on the middle, and the vertical orientation should be 28%, not pixel, I'm sorry. Okay, great. Now the problem you see is the globe is behind this text, which should be the text behind this globe. So this here what you can do is you need to select this image, go to the advanced tab, and increase the Z index to 2, so it will look like this. Okay, now we need to fix the image vertical orientation as well, so let's go with the percentage. Okay, let's leave it like this. I think it will go a bit up. Okay, we will fix the positioning later in this video, so don't worry about it. Now let's go to the child container and click on your right button, and you will see the add new container option here, and on the new container we will include an image like this, and also make sure on the second container we will make this name child container 2. On the child container 2, make sure the container paddings are removed, so there will be no white space when we apply the second image, this one. Great. Now here what we will do is a very easy thing. We will select the child container here, and on the margin value we will delink the all value together, and on the top we will include something around 570 pixel, and we will increase the image size from here like this. Okay, now if you are facing the blur issue, the image is not in the high resolution, you can change the resolution from here to full like this. Great. Okay, so our basic structure is ready. Now we need to fix all the positioning and add the parallax effect on all the elements. So first of all, let's go with the title, and the second title should be go to a bit down like this. Let's make sure it's on the right position, so it will go a bit down like 60%. Okay, and the top title will also go down a bit, I think something around 55 or a bit less. Great. Now we need to include a parallax effect. So basically whenever you scroll down, the image should be go to up and go blurry. So in order to do this, we will select the heading and go to the motion effect, scrolling effect, the vertical effect. So the direction should be down or up. One second, let me check. Yes, the direction should be up like this. Also we will add some blurriness, so it will be fade out, and you can change the viewport from here. So whenever you do this, it will be the proper effect. Now let's go to the heading 2. Same, we will go to the advanced tab, and on the motion effect, it should be scrolling. The vertical should be on top, and the blur effect should be fade out, should be something around this. Yep, looks good. I think we need to fix the position a little bit, so let's make it a bit up. Okay, 53 it is, and on the first title it should be 46. Okay, great. Now we need to include an effect on this image. So whenever you scroll down, the image will get bigger, which will cover the planet, which will basically create a complete parallax effect for the second section. Like this. Go to the motion effect, should be scrolling, and should be scale up like this. Great. And here we can also include an effect. It should be motion effect, scrolling, not the vertical one. It should be scale down. You can adjust the image size by this, and let's go to the preview here. Okay, now if you see these kind of issue like the white space, this is basically happen because it's constantly expanding the size of this background image. So in order to fix this, we will go to the home page, select the primary container, and this is why we are using the primary container. We will select the primary container and go to the layout and go to the additional settings, and here we will make the overflow hidden. So this kind of issue will be fixed, and there will be no left to right scroll, and there will be no white space as well. Now let me quickly copy the second section from my existing website, and this is a challenge for you. You can try to create this section on your own, but if you have any question, you can ask me. Also, I'm providing this JSON file in the description box, so you can try that out on your website as well. And now here you will see a complete parallax effect. If you scroll down, the planet will move to the second section. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you have any problem to create this project in the comment box. And we will include all the images and template in the description. So we will see you in the next one. Thank you.